advantage of everything ahead of you, and I expect one of you to be President of the United States at some point in time, or at least the first woman on the moon, right? So you have so much ahead of you, and I want to thank you for trusting us, for being your partnership in this growth. Congratulations to all of you, and we're gonna really miss you. So, and now you get to hear from somebody who's gonna make you cry, and that's Dr. K.
I love that. So, hello. I'm sure everybody knows me. I'm Dr. K. I'm the youth director here. And I just want to start off by saying today we're celebrating you guys. So can everybody give them a hand? So just to give you everybody some background information, today we're celebrating 14 seniors. Each student will be receiving $1,000 unrestricted funds to take with them to their next journey in life. We wanted to do something special for you guys in hopes that we can do this yearly. This wouldn't be possible without Blythe Merrill, and we wanted to present you with these flowers to say thank you. You're welcome. We are so proud of you guys and all that you have accomplished here and in your lives. So this is how this is gonna go, so everybody knows. Each instructor will introduce their seniors. When they introduce their seniors, celebrate after each person. It's not something that we have to wait to the end. I want everybody to be celebrated individually because you all should be celebrated individually. And at this moment, I get to present the first scholarship to a student that stole a place in my heart. In just 1 year, he became like a son to me. And I'm so proud of this young man that he is becoming. But I also want to tell you, you can find this particular person in my office eating candy, but also telling me that I need more candy or I don't have the right candy. So I would like to call up Kid Damari Hicks. I love you. They got me crying already. All right, don't mess up my litter. So the next person that will present their students is Brandon, our music production instructor.
Hello. My name is Brandon. I teach the music production class, and at the end of every semester, we usually do sort of an exit interview type thing. It's like a mini podcast where we talk about how the semester went, what the experience was like. And when I was asked to share a few words here today, I found myself reviewing those interviews, and they were full of insightful guidance. So I'm going to talk about my seniors, but I'm going to kind of talk about them in their own words. So first off, we've got Abuk, who, for them, the most important part of the creative process is to make sure it's a direct translation of who they are in that moment. And if it isn't, it's got to go in the garbage. I watched Abuk throw out a lot of ideas, but when you really know what you want and you have great taste, that's just how it goes. Abuk once said that when she feels lost, she is able to rediscover herself through music. And that really resonated a lot with me. That, at a core level, that feels really true. I asked Abuk if she was feeling nervous at all about taking this next step. You know, you guys are all on the precipice of what society says is a pretty big deal. I said, "Are you feeling nervous at all?" And she said, "No, because I'm confident in myself to figure it out, and that's all that matters." That's some powerful wisdom right there, and I hope everyone can take that with them. Although Abuk has a bit of a perfectionistic streak to her, I think that is why she's able to strive for greatness. And as long as the scales stay balanced for her, I think it's a really good thing. It's like a superpower in a way. And Abuk had a job. She had academic commitments, and she still made time to come hang out with us, share herself with the class, make great songs. I really cherish those moments, and I'm going to miss her. So can we give it up for Abuk? Emma arrived on day one with a deep understanding of the concepts I usually teach in class, which was really exciting for me because it meant we could dig into some new technical information. And my best lessons came out of great questions that Emma asked, great conversations that we had, so I'm really thankful you were there to lend yourself to that. I've really never encountered a student that had such a strong conceptual process, one where she could hold an idea in her mind and deconstruct it, reconstruct it before the creative process ever even really started. That is a gift, and it's one that is important to music, and it's really important in life, too. So I find that really impressive. As technology changes and Emma enters the recording industry, I have no doubt that she'll stay on the cutting edge because she isn't afraid to challenge herself and to learn. Whether it's pinch harmonics or techno music or 808s, there's nothing that really stands in the way of you going after your goals, and I think that's amazing. Emma once said, having the drive to do something is the defining aspect of my life, and that's really inspiring to me, so let's give it up for Emma. Save your words for after Sarah, okay?
Yep, I do need to get my phone anyways.
Okay. Next up, we're going to have Sarah talking about her seniors. Welcome to the stage, please.
Hello, everyone. All right, trust me, I know everyone very well, but I had to write some things down so I didn't get carried away or forget anything important. So I have quite the group of seniors that I have to send off this year. Can't look at you. So I wanted to try and keep things a little bit light. I made everyone a little most likely certificate, and I have a few things to say about all of the amazing qualities that you guys possess. Okay, first, Miss Brooks. All right, Lisa here is our wonderful artist, sketchbook queen, collage master. And over the years, I have watched Lisa be such an amazing artist, student, friend, sibling, everything. Lisa reads more books and watches more movies than anyone I've met in my life. It's a talent. And we think maybe that has contributed to Lisa's amazing ability to tell stories and captivate her whole audience for as long as you need to. We're there, we're listening. Lisa's the boss. But Lisa, I love you so much. I know you'll be in my life forever. And you are going to do amazing things. The most likely you will be presented with is most likely to star in a scary movie. Hit the song. All right, next up, Melvin. All right, so Melvin, first of all, such a hard worker, made the time to come and see us even when you were working, and we love to have you all the time. Every time Melvin walks into the room or is sitting there in class and I walk in, there's just a kind and calm energy in the room. Melvin is so good at being a good friend, a good listener, and is always thinking of other people. Whenever Melvin is really involved in something, making artwork, it's for someone else. You're a gift giver. I'm definitely going to miss hearing, "Hello, Sarah," when I walk in the room. But I know that you'll be around. The most likely award for Melvin here is most likely to spill the tea, respectfully. We're just taking it off. Yeah. All right, next up on my list is Eli. I wanted to say that I have seen Eli grow so much over the years. The doodles on the tables and the drawings will last forever. Eli started out in the summer, lots of energy, lots of art craziness, and has become such a great artist. And those doodles have become murals and sewing projects and giant paintings. And we know that talent is just going to last forever. Eli brings so much love and acceptance to our class and makes everyone feel welcome who is around. That's so important and so rare. My silly most likely for Eli is most likely to have a mysterious large stash of art supplies. Where did it come from? Okay, next I have Janet. There's Janet. I had the pleasure of working with Janet this trimester, and you haven't been in my class for very long, but I feel like I've gotten to know you very well and the person you are. Janet is such a driven, inspired individual who is always willing to learn and grow and try new things. And I know that Janet will always find success because of that. I've seen Janet over just a couple months develop her style and make stickers and just really develop everything as an artist. Janet is a pro multitasker. And so Janet, you are most likely to clone themselves to make more than one project at once. James. All right. James is a senior. We didn't think this day. We finally had to come. We don't want to let James go. James is an amazing communicator, writer, artist. James could sell BCAT to anyone, tell them all about it, get us any mural around. James brings life and personality to our space and is a wonderful collaborator who could work with anyone, could work with the wall and just make something out of it. James can whip out an art portfolio in one day or a Bob Ross painting in no time. James, you're most likely to run the world. If James says something, we'll probably end up doing it. So that's what all right, Emery. Oh. All right, Emery, I wanted to recognize the absolutely massive amount of time, effort, and energy you put into your artwork, and it shows. Emery is an amazing artist and spends so much time and makes quality work that I'm sure we'll see someday. in a comic book and an animation. It'll be out there. Emery's an amazing listener and supporter to those around them, and just such a kind friend to everyone. My most likely for Emery is most likely to be a famous animator or illustrator. And so probably All right, and that is it for my seniors, but I cannot forget Anthony, who has been part of my class on many occasions. So I have a most likely for you. Most likely to break the most sewing needles, but actually that's crossed out. Most likely to have his work in vogue.
Oh, okay.
That's my unofficial. Oh, you did it most likely. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you to all my seniors. I love you all so much. There's no words I could even describe. I am going to hand off the mic to our youth speaker, Emma Cox, next.
I put my notes on my phone.
It's okay. Minor interruption. What?
It's actually as cool as I thought it would be. Okay. Being at BCAT has changed my life in a way that is really hard to quantify. So I won't quantify it. I will talk around it. So, today was the last day of high school for me, senior. Last day ever. And so, after class, I got out. I went down to one of the stores nearby my school, and I got some Loganberry, which is the we're getting buzz? Okay. Which is the best drink. And I sat in a park, and I was thinking, as I'm sure adults do, when they have a drink, about, ooh man, how did I get here? And so I went elementary, middle school friends, middle school teachers, 9th grade gap year, 9th grade real year. But then I came to BCAT and I'm like, this is one of the realest things that's ever happened to me. And not in the real sense, I mean, it's all real, but in terms of how it's affected me as a concrete person, when I came to BCAT, I knew the basics, but all I wanted to do was learn more faster. And I kept learning more faster and faster until all I could do was keep learning. All I could do was keep learning. You can't not learn. Because if you're not learning, what's the point? So I have been in the program for a bit over 1 year, that's 1.5. And I feel like I grew up alongside, even for a short time, alongside the people that were in my group. And I've watched everybody become better musicians because of BCAT. Because of them being here, they've grown in a way that I could see. And I can see myself, looking back at my album, I could see where I was a year ago. I've made less songs, more progress. I will remember everybody here, including the staff, especially the staff, and I will remember you past high school, past college, into my life as an adult. I'm headed to Villa Maria for music production, which is a 4-year degree, and I wouldn't get there without BCAT being there to give me the steps needed, to give me the confidence needed to go for music production. Like, I got 3 sets of 3 beautiful poetry. This is what I'm gonna end on. So I think this is important to. First thing, it's important to how I feel about BCAT. It's important to how I feel about myself. You have to find people to learn from, and you have to find people to teach, and you have to find people to grow next to. Those 3 things, and you can't stop. You have to, here's time now. You have to always look ahead, undaunted. You must always engage in the present. If you aren't in the present, where are you? What are you doing? If you can't be here, where can you be? And you need to look back with a smile. And so you should never stop learning. You should never stop making. And you should never stop wanting more. Because I think that wanting more is the human experience. Maybe it is the human experiment. Maybe we're here just to learn. I don't know. I don't care. It's what I'm gonna do anyway. So I'm big on symbolism. I'm big on stuff. I recounted drinking Loganberry in a park as if it was a spiritual journey. And so I would say that everything you must do with confidence, dedication, and full commitment. And that is all I have.
That was awesome, Emma. Thank you. Our 3D printing instructor to announce his seniors.
What did you just drink? Was it Loganberry?
I hope it was.
Bubbles?
Oh, he drank Kool-Aid.
As long as you're not going to die on us. All right, so I got. So I'm just waiting for Franklin's mom here. So I just have one senior, and it's Franklin. Today I was cleaning out the 3D printing lab, and there was like a million index cards. And last summer, there were some days where I was, just being annoying to my students, like being like, write down like what you learned today, like write down like what you did today. And on Franklin's board, I saw something, and I was like, I know I have to talk about this, or like, it made me feel some way. Today, I overcame the obstacle of taking shortcuts. And I don't know if that really worked out, if you, if you stuck with that. And yeah, I'm gonna just roast you right now. Just kidding. I get to see Franklin in the fall, so I'm not super sad right now. I'm actually like, excited about it. I might see him even more than I see him now, because Franklin's decided to do architecture, if I understand that right. That's where I teach. I had been pushing architecture, where I teach for a while, and then when he finally told me that he was following my advice, it caused me to be like, oh, wait, like, really? Like, are you sure? And he's been really sure. It's like, Franklin is the one student that I don't really have to check up on in class. Franklin comes to class and he already knows what he wants to work on, and he's already going to work on it. I don't even bother giving Franklin projects that much, because you're just going to do your own thing. It's been a heavy privilege for me to be the person in the room watching you grow. When you started, was it like 2 summers ago? 2 summers ago, you said that you never smiled. And like, you know, at the end of the semester, I was taking pictures and I was like, you know, like, smile. And you're like, I don't feel like smiling, you know? And to this day now, I've gotten to see Franklin smile, I think, 3 times. And it's been good. Most recently was, most recently was when you were making the pins. You were doing it. I'm excited to be able to continue watching you grow, and just like, you know, all these 3D challenges. I look at the Lego table behind me. I didn't plan any of this speech really, except for this once I saw this, because Franklin, you know, speaks from the heart when he has the mic too. So I'm going to give the mic to you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But I am psyched, and I'm excited to help, you know, announce money. Here you go. Don't forget the action shot. What's this? Oh, he stole this. It's fine. You can take it home with you. Okay, all right. And then I get to... Nice. I get to pass this off to Kevin. He's hiding. Ooh.
Okay. Boo indeed. Boo indeed. Boo indeed. Eli is always there to make sure my ego stays firmly underground. I appreciate it. I just want to take a moment real quick thanking all of you guys to be here. This is a really dense, difficult thing for us. We did go through something called a pandemic. A lot of you guys came into this space when we were just open and had no idea what we were doing, and we did our best to keep space as much as possible. Everybody in here just did it. We showed up all the time, and it was pretty fearless, maybe dumb, but we know that these things are really important, and space is the best thing that we can provide for you, and you guys are the reason why we can be dumb in the best way. You know what I mean? Do the good things. So I just have to thank each and every one of you. I'm particularly lucky. My name is Kevin Klein, if you don't know me. I'm a digital arts instructor as well as the instructional coordinator. So that puts me in a privileged position of being able to interact with the majority of you in a bunch of different ways. So I drag you into projects that we do, willingly or not. And I'm always impressed with what happens. And so I am extremely lucky, as I'm not going to get emotional. I'm not. I'm extremely lucky because I can't tell you how much of a privilege it is to think about you guys and try to design stuff that reflects you, thinks about you, includes you, and I do my best to try to make something that you guys can fit into that feels good, and I hope it has, and I'm just so proud of every single one of you. You guys are just, I don't know, amazing. I can't say enough. So I'll try to skip that because I'm not known for being, I got to keep up my shtick as I have in class. I don't have emotions. We keep things very strict and business oriented. I have no emotions. I don't get upset. I don't get upset or nothing. Anyway, I have people I have to talk to. And it's really hard to follow up such amazing instructors because I hope you guys can really feel how each one of them cares for you in a most genuine way. And I hope you guys use that as a rubric for the rest of your lives. That if people don't care about you like that, find new people. Right? So So, or come back here and hang out, because we'll be here and we'll care the same way. That's the other part too. So I am lucky to have a couple of seniors. I did steal one from Sarah because I love all these people very much, and we, like, again, get lucky to share a bunch of these folks together. The first senior that I would like to invite up is actually a new addition, Denari. And give me a second while I talk about you for a second. I wish Denari would have found us sooner, but he did. Thank you, Franklin, but you should have dragged him here sooner. That's true. That's true. Maya, that's true. Your sister was, yeah, should have. Denari, I'm talking to you. Denari, you're an amazing individual. Your sass level, once you get comfortable, is one of the most potent and beautiful things about you. And I couldn't have been luckier the day that you just told me to be quiet, and I felt so relieved that you felt comfortable, and then you were in this space, and then you really did it. And the short time that you've been here, you've shown me that you can just produce amazing work, and I have no doubts. So if you have any doubts about what you got going on in the future, rest assured you'll be fine. I don't give people compliments, not ones that I don't believe in. I don't believe in wasting that time. And I can't tell you how much I think you're gonna do amazing things. And if you need anything, you gotta come back because we wanna see you. So come up here and give me a hug if you're coming. I went that way. Thanks, bud. All right, moving on. Now for my next person. Huh? Yes. This particular individual has probably been here, is one of the oldest people, one of the oldest old crew that's been here, one of the longest. Has been in just about every single class, has not showed up for almost every single class at least once. Oh, you think? Yeah, this is gonna hurt, Anthony. It's not you, buddy. But you self-owned, friend. You self-owned. That was great. All right. Daria, this is obviously about you. You know it's about you. But, no, don't you get up yet. I'm not done with you. Daria, you are one of the most intelligent, insightful, creative individuals I've ever met. You are a giant pain in the butt most of the time, and that's what exactly makes you perfect for communities that you're in, because you ask questions, you challenge things, and you don't do things just because you're supposed to. Like, you need meaning in what you do, and you demand it out of the people that are around you, and if you ever stop doing that, I'm gonna hunt you down. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you as a collaborator and someone I could trust when they're in the room to be able to do anything and hand them a job and just know it's going to get done. Like, I can't tell you how lucky I am as an educator and as an individual and as a maker to be able to spend time with you and watch you transition, and it's super sad and I hate it. So come get your money and leave or something. Have a hug. You're the best. Thank you. All right. Now, this person also self-owned that they don't show up when they're supposed to and stuff like that. Anthony is is so hard to explain.
Excuse me?
Yeah, unique, interesting, right? Use that word, interesting. You are. You have such natural talent that it's embarrassing that if you don't use it, you should just be ashamed of yourself. Anthony is one of the funniest people I know. Like, he will make you feel better. He'll make you laugh. He's also super honest. He will have real conversations with you, and he will also joke with you. And he is a solid person. And anywhere that you go is lucky to have you. Doesn't matter what space you're in. I hope you continue to be as stylish as you are. Someday, when we both decide that we want to, we'll start our design company, it'll be called Cooler Than Hue. Instead of you, it's hue like color. It's good. If you don't know, then you don't know. It's fine. But I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to come here and give a big old hug and like Dr. K give me money because I'm starting to get emotional and I don't want to.
Bring it in.
All right. You good man. Good. Woo. All right. So someone's got to be the caboose, you know? And nobody could be a better anchor than Mo. Mo is one of the most impassioned, insightful, intelligent young folk I ever got a chance to work with. He cares deeply about everything he's involved in. He's very talented, and he's driven because he loves things when he's into them. And you can't exchange love for anything else. You can't teach loving something. You can't do that. It has to be there. And I couldn't be any more proud of Mo. There's a lot of things to be proud about. I'll say them in a second because those are like the cool things that everybody likes. The things I'm proud of you about is that I've seen you own yourself over the past couple of years in a way that is genuine, that is yours, that you've come into your own in a way that you're so comfortable that it's so good to see you clearly. It's so good to see you fully. So come up here so I can give you a hug. I love you much. And it should be noted that Mo in particular is crushed it, and he got a full scholarship to Canisius. And that's also cool too. That's cool too. That's cool too. But that just means he's leaving. So I hope all of you guys at some point take a moment and look back. And if you do, I hope it's fondly. That's all I wish that you guys do in the future. That where you spent your time was worth it to you and it mattered to you. Okay? And now I'm going to give this to Matt because Matt's got to do his thing. Mr. Matt.
I'm historic for crying at these things, so I wrote everything I'm going to say. So that's the last non-recorded thing I'm going to say. Whoa, okay, this is going to be a lot. Okay. Hi, I love you too. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us today. I'm so grateful to be able to be here, say goodbye to all of our incredible seniors. Ooh. Being a part of handing out these scholarships, it doesn't feel real. I want to give a special thanks to Blythe and Gina for believing that an idea like this could be good. And I want to thank Dr. K for emceeing today, for everything above, and for teaching the team every day how to be their best selves. There's a lot more I want to say, and there's never enough time. So I'm just going to get to it. But before I address my lovely seniors, I want to address everyone else. The friends and family and loved ones who came out to support them all. First, I want to thank you for sharing your incredible young people with us for even a little while, and for being here when it counts. Second, I want to say I get it. BCAT is confusing. I'm sure each of you have wondered at one point or another what makes BCAT so great. What makes a young person after a long day at school spend their time working here so hard? What has made this place so important to them all of a sudden that they're here with us right now? And if I'm being honest, I don't think I have a good answer for this. What I do know is that it would be really easy for me to talk about the things that are great about BCAT on our end. I could talk about our thoughtful programming, how effective our instructors can be, how focused and caring our team can be. But honestly, that would be disingenuous. It wouldn't be the truth about BCAT. The truth is that BCAT is made great by the young people who pass through here all the time. I had the great honor to get to know each of these seniors personally over months and years. I've got to see them grow. I've got to see them change. I got to know some closer than others and some in different capacities. But what I can say about all of them is that each has a unique and individual capacity to elevate and transform the world around them. I've seen it. And I'm sure most of you have seen it too. And if you haven't, I hope they one day show that part of themselves, they share that part of themselves with you, because I can promise that they are exceptional, excellent, dynamic and complex people. I can promise that the youth arts team is only great because we strive to ascend to the heights that would allow us to meet all of them where they are. They're that great. And if I could ask anything of you, parents or otherwise, instructors or otherwise, it would be to support them in that greatness wherever it leads. That means helping when they need it, not helping when they need it, letting them decide what is best for themselves even when you disagree, letting them fail even when it's painful. It means being confused and letting that be okay. In fact, that's 90% of it. We are all artists here, and it wouldn't be BCAT if we didn't teach them to lean to a little bit of chaos. So what I'm asking is, lean in with them. Let them drive, even if they hit a few curves or mirrors. Now, to my seniors, this part is going to be a little hard, so bear with me, please. What I want to say first and foremost is that each of you, individually, will be missed. And I hope that you get to feel that from today. I hope you all know, now you all know, sorry, changing tones. Now you all know that I'm the first person to be like, this is not the end. We're still going to be here for you all. We're going to be a part of each other's life, which is true. I believe that to be true. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see like 90% of you in like 2 weeks. So be ready for that. But to be honest, things will be different. They have to be different. They will change, things will change, you will change. And that's hard. And I want you to know that I know that. And you will be missed. I will miss you. But I think there's something more than that than just us. More than the things left unfinished, the tears that will be and have already been shed today. Because beyond being missed, you will be remembered. And not just by us, but by the very fabric of what BCAT is as a whole, here in whatever building we end up with. And that's because the time you spent here has meant something. It means something. You all made it mean something. You made it better, funnier, happier, smarter. You made BCAT into the space that it is. You made us into the people that we are. The youth arts team is great because you all helped teach us how to be great, whether you realize it or not. And I'm going to remember that. And I want to say I understand. I understand that even with all of this, it might not be enough. It will likely never be enough. There will always be more to do, things left unsaid. I think I can speak for the whole youth arts team when I say that each of us have an infinite amount of things we want to say to each of you. And that's hard. And there will never be enough time. But if I can say one thing, leave you all with one piece of advice, it would be this. Once BCAT is over, and it will be over some way or another, let there be more. Because knowing each of you, there is going to be more. I just know that. And what I mean is that each of you, that each of your individual empathies, drives, creativities, will open up doors to new respective places. Places you will tell us about when you come to visit. Please visit. Places you will love and struggle with and fight for. Places you will find and places you will create. Ones that are physical, ones that are not. Ones that you will make meaning out of in the same way you did this one. And what I want for each of you when you get there, to these respective places, is to get to be yourself to the fullest, to allow yourself to realize the power you have to shape those places. I can confidently say that this is what we all want for you, everyone in this room, to continue being, continue making, and continue creating meaning where it is not always easy to do so. And with that, there's not much left for me to say except, all right, peeps. All right, peeps. It's about that time. Go to your respective places. I love you all. Thank you. I have to fix it. Okay. That is what we have for you for the evening. There's still plenty of food left, so please take what you want. Seniors, don't leave before I talk to you each individual, please God. I would be so mad. Group photo, absolutely. After all that, we love you, and you can't stay here, but always come to visit. Thank you.